Olivia Rodrigo blasts Trump for signing law defunding Planned Parenthood. Olivia Rodrigo lashed out at President Donald Trump on Wednesday over Republicans' attacks on Planned Parenthood. In a video posted on X and Instagram by the upcoming all-women music festival Daisy Chain Fields, which Rodrigo will be performing at, the 23-year-old singer-songwriter slammed Trump for defunding the organization, which provides abortions in some states where the procedure is legal. Learning that nearly 30 Planned Parenthood health centers have closed since President Donald Trump signed a law defunding Planned Parenthood. The on-screen text said over a close-up of an annoyed-looking Rodrigo while her song My Way played on the soundtrack. As the camera pulled back, it revealed that the hitmaker was surrounded by a crowd of serious-looking women who suddenly broke out in dancing.
Love watermelon but hate the sticky cutting mess? This compact 2-in-1 tool slices neat cubes and flips into a retractable fork for easy serving at parties, picnics, or home. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/3 right now.
But we'll never stop fighting for sexual and reproductive health care, the text added as soon as the mood lightened. The Daily Mail has reached out to representatives for the White House, Rodrigo, and Planned Parenthood for comment, but has not yet received a response. Olivia Rodrigo, 23, lashed out at President Donald Trump on Wednesday over Republicans' attacks on Planned Parenthood, pictured in March in LA. In a video posted on X by the all-women music festival Daisy Chain Fields, which Rodrigo will perform at, she slammed Trump for defunding the organization, which provides abortions in some states where the procedure is legal. Pictured on Wednesday in Las Vegas, Nevada. Rodrigo's support for Planned Parenthood isn't a new development, as the artist was presented with the nonprofit organization's Catalyst of Change award last year. In a statement to Variety, Planned Parenthood Federation of America president and CEO Alexis McGill Johnson praised Rodrigo for her devoted support of the organization. It means the world to us that Olivia is so deeply engaged in the fight for abortion rights, especially when access to the care Planned Parenthood health centers provide is threatened like never before, Johnson said in response to the singer's recent videos. Olivia, using her platform to work with Planned Parenthood, goes so far in educating people about reproductive freedom and the essential care Planned Parenthood health centers provide, and the ways they themselves can work to protect it. Rodrigo focused on education and advocacy in other videos also shared by the Daisy Chain Fields Festival, including conversations with Jody Hicks, president and CEO of Planned Parenthood Affiliates of California, and Rachel Rodriguez, the chief people and culture officer of Planned Parenthood, Los Angeles. Back in November 2025, Rodrigo blasted the Trump administration for using one of her songs in a pro-immigration and customs enforcement (ICE) video. The administration had urged undocumented immigrants to self-deport by showing footage of ICE agents tracking down alleged undocumented immigrants, all while Rodrigo's song All-American B** played on the soundtrack. The singer jumped into the comments of the video, which had been posted by the White House and the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, to write, "Don't ever use my songs to promote your racist, hateful propaganda." DHS responded to Rodrigo in a statement reading, "America is grateful all the time for our federal law enforcement officers who keep us safe." Rodrigo thanked them for their service, not belittle their sacrifice. As the camera pulled back, it revealed that the hitmaker was surrounded by a crowd of serious-looking women who suddenly broke out in dancing. But we'll never stop fighting for sexual and reproductive health care, the text added as soon as the mood lightened. Rodrigo spoke further about the video in an interview with Dazed magazine. "It was so deeply disturbing to see that propaganda, and the fact it was my song in there made me feel even more enraged," she said. "What they're doing is so awful and barbaric and cruel. I am really sad to be in a country that thinks that's okay." In June of last year, Rodrigo had criticized the Trump administration's immigration policy in her Instagram stories amid widespread coverage of ICE raids causing chaos in Los Angeles. I've lived in LA my whole life, and I'm deeply upset about these violent deportations of my neighbors under the current administration, wrote Rodrigo, who grew up in Temecula, California. LA simply wouldn't exist without immigrants. Treating hardworking community members with such little respect, empathy, and due process is awful, she added. I stand with the beautiful, diverse community of Los Angeles and with immigrants all across America. I stand for our right to freedom of speech and freedom to protest. Rodrigo was at first believed to have been in conflict with Trump surrogates back in November 2024, when a screenshot of a disapproving comment attributed to her went viral in relation to a Team Trump TikTok video that used her song Deja Vu to soundtrack a celebration for the president's election victory. The comment later turned out to have been faked, but Rodrigo was still successful in getting TikTok to remove her music from the video. Rodrigo, who broke out with her role on High School Musical. The series, had been a supporter of the previous Biden administration, and in 2021, she visited the White House to help raise awareness of its vaccination efforts with her young fans. Rodrigo has feuded with the Trump administration multiple times over its use of her music in pro-ICE and pro-Trump videos, pictured in May in NYC. Ariana Grande blasted the administration in June of this year for using her 2024 song By in another pro-ICE video. Grande is pictured in May in NYC. In the same month, Katy Perry lashed out over a video of U.S. military strikes on Iran that featured her hit song Firework. Perry is pictured in November 2025 in NYC. In December 2025, Sabrina Carpenter responded after the White House shared a video featuring her song Juno to soundtrack footage of ICE agents arresting suspected undocumented immigrants. This video is evil and disgusting, she wrote, seen July 6 in Paris. How do you think restricting Planned Parenthood funding impacts women's health and rights in America? The second Trump administration has been in conflict with numerous other musicians over the use of their music in controversial social media videos since Trump won office for the second, non-consecutive, time. Ariana Grande blasted the administration in June of this year for using her 2024 song By in another pro-ICE video. And in the same month, Katy Perry lashed out over a video of U.S. military strikes on Iran that featured her hit song Firework. Back in February, Radiohead had rebuked the Trump administration for using its OK Computer classic, Let Down in another ICE video. And in December 2025, Sabrina Carpenter responded after the White House shared a video featuring her song Juno to soundtrack footage of ICE agents arresting suspected undocumented immigrants. This video is evil and disgusting, Carpenter responded on X. Do not ever involve me or my music to benefit your inhumane agenda.